President and Mrs. Trump will fly to France tonight for this weekend's G7 summit. The annual meeting has highlighted divisions between President Trump and some of the strongest U.S. allies. Weijia Jiang is at the White House. Weijia, why do officials there say this year's G7 will be very different than previous years?
Well, good morning, Anthony. For the first time in the gathering's 44-year history, it will not end with the leaders signing a joint statement. The host, French President Emmanuel Macron, said the break in tradition signaled a deep crisis in democracy. Last year, President Trump refused to sign the agreement and left the summit early amid disputes over trade. This year, the group will take on several big issues, including a weakening global economy, Iran tension, and the possibility of Russia rejoining the group after it was kicked out in 2014 over the annexation of Crimea. President Trump has recently said it would be good and appropriate for Moscow to come back, but Macron said that can't happen until Vladimir Putin agrees to take steps to resolve the crisis in Ukraine. There's also a newcomer this year who will likely make the event a little more interesting. New British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who's known for being brash and bold, will be there. The president has reportedly told aides his meeting with Johnson is the only bright spot of the trip. Now, after the G7, President Trump will head off to Poland to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the start of World War II. And as we've been reporting, he was supposed to move on to Denmark, but abruptly canceled that leg of the trip because the prime minister said it would be absurd to talk about the U.S. purchasing Greenland, which is something the president wanted. And Tony, selfishly, that means we had to suddenly unpack our bags to Copenhagen, too.
All right, Weijia Jiang for us at the White House. Weijia, thank you very much.